Hi guys, I think I'm going to yes, I'm online now. I think I am online now. I think I am online now. Hi guys, let's chat. You can see I'm baking always. Baking always. I'm baking always. I love baking. I am baking always. I'm not trying to support you, Minister. God bless you, whoever you are. God bless you, and to support me. No, I won't know. And whoever that supported me right now, just now, God bless you. You are appreciated. God bless you as you are supporting me. Can you imagine? In the beginning, you don't know, Sha. Oh, God. God bless you. Guys, let's chat. I'm going to be careful sometimes. I'm going to be careful of the topic I say, anything I discuss about, any sensitive topic on my channel. I'm going to be very careful. Only going to know who are the people that always flag me. Which I never refer to nobody. So I need to be very careful. I'm baking. Want to see what I'm baking? Did you want to see what I'm baking, guys? Hmm? Always baking. Always baking. Let me show you the flour. Always in the kitchen. I love to see the kitchen. That's my hobby. Kitchen is my hobby. If you have a woman that can't cook, send her back to her mother. I'm serious, yo. If you have a woman that can't cook, if your girlfriend can't cook, teach her how to cook. If she doesn't want to learn how to cook, tell her to go and learn from her mother, or tell her to go and learn from her teacher. Because every secondary school should be mandatory to teach, hold on, no, to teach our female how to cook from the school. They should compulsory it in the school. Yeah, because when I was in secondary school, I call it secondary school. We don't call it high school in Nigeria, we call it secondary school. It's the same thing high school anyway, but we call it secondary school. In my school, yeah, I went to public school anyway. That time, there's not many private school in my during my time, because I will say during my time. I am old school, okay? So we have few private school, because a lot of public secondary school, public university, and they teach very well. No different. That's nothing like a difference between public and private in those days. So the compulsory that we must choose home economics, home economics in my school, because I went to public secondary school. So I choose home economics. So in my school, a girl must included. No. It is not must. If you are student, we call it science student, they don't choose home economics. But if you are art student, you must have home economics with your subject. In my school, because I went to public school, government school. I went to government school, so I was never attending private school because school was very good at that time. That time school was very good, but not like now. That time, let me see what I'm missing. I'm missing. Ah, I don't know. I follow you. What I'm going to. I need energy. So, so the compulsory for all art students, but I did art student. I did government. I did home economics. I did no. If you choose government, you will not choose history. If you choose history, you will not do government. So I choose government because history is hard to do with in the year so you have to know how to remember some dates. But me, I don't want to. I instead of me to choose history, I choose government, and I know very I knew government very well. I did very well on my government. I score. So as an art student, we must choose home economics. As an art student, you must choose home economics compulsorily in my school. So I think they should compulsory home economics now in secondary school so that our girls can learn how to cook from school because I don't think they have time to learn how to cook now because of the internet. Internet is all over. So take most of that. But if you learn how to cook in school, because we with that study hard. Those science those science students, they always come and eat our food. Any food we cook, they come and eat it because we are the best cook. If you want any party in our school, we don't order any food from anywhere. We as students that choose home economics as part of our course, our subject. We the one that cater for any event in school. Any event, they call we as students to cater for some of the food because we train how to cook. So I choose home economics with my subject. I choose in my secondary school. So I think they should compulsory home economics in school now, so that our girls can learn how to cook from secondary school because that is the period they young, they have time, they will concentrate. But the moment they leave secondary school, they might not have time to learn cooking again because they are no more young. So they should compulsory second home economics secondary school for art students. For art students. So if a woman can cook, trust me, if a lady can cook, I keep saying that. I don't know what kind of beauty you have if you can't cook for your husband. I don't know. I don't want to use some word. Because sometimes truth is bitter. A guy should know how to cook. Trust me. Because you won't encourage your kids to only eat junk food. Yeah, you can eat junk food, but you shouldn't too much. So you should learn how to cook. Develop interest in cooking. Trust me. Cooking is like homemade food. Homemade. Homemade, sometimes when you cook at home, it's going to be fresh, like organic. And there's a difference between cooking at home or buying food. It tastes different. So a girl should know how to cook. Trust me. If you don't want to know, you don't know how to cook. No, no. I don't know I don't know how your boyfriend will manage you or your husband when you can't cook for him. Some people don't want to listen. They don't want to hear that kind of word. When you tell some young lady that you must learn how to cook. Some don't want to listen. They don't want to hear that. They didn't know that this is part of the marriage. You must learn how to cook. It's part of the marriage. You must learn how to cook. If you don't learn how to cook, go to YouTube. There are a lot of cooking channels on YouTube. They put some video there because of you that can't cook. Go to YouTube, take a pen, take a sheet, write the recipe down. List all the recipes. Cook your husband's favorite food for him. Or cook your husband's favorite food for him. Cook your boyfriend's favorite food for him. Just sometimes food is the heart of a man. This is not by mistake. Food is the heart of a man. When you cook for your boyfriend, he will sit at home. He will sit at home. But when you go cook for your boyfriend, he will always go out to eat junk food. But you can convince him by making him to stay home with you if you cook a favorite food for him. So it is good to learn how to cook. Just studying. Make sure you know what are his favorite food. The food he loves most. The food he always wanted to eat. Then learn how to cook his favorite food. So, if a girl can't cook, trust me, your boyfriend should send it back to your mother or to your teacher that didn't teach you in school how to cook. If I am a man, I will never date a lady that can't cook. You must learn how to cook. Cook for me. Let me see. Let me see the taste of your food. Sometimes it is good when your boyfriend eats your taste. Let me show you what I'm going to add into the meat pie. This is meat pie filling. Sometimes your boyfriend, your mom, your husband feel comfortable, feel relaxed eating your food. Eating your food, man. Tasting your recipes. We'll be dreaming about your recipes. So sometimes some of these men, they know the taste of their wife food. If they wake them up from the dream, they can differentiate between his wife recipe and other food. If you tape his eyes, he knew how his wife's recipe tastes like. So you always should learn to familiar with your recipes. Yeah. Oh, it's good to learn how to cook. Trust me. That's okay. You have to learn how to cook. The woman that can't cook, man, I'm not ready for marriage. You can't say no to marriage. You don't know how to cook. My mommy always tell me that. when we're young. Anyway, I'm an African anyway, because African women we love cooking. Our kitchen, kitchen is our second office as an African woman. Nigeria, I don't, other African, some African. So kitchen is our second place. African mother always tell their female child, you better come and sit down in the kitchen with me now and learn how now. I'm doing my cooking. I'm sorry for you. If you don't learn how to cook now, when you marry, you will be on your own. You will think your mommy is just, you will think they were lying, they were just deceived, they're just tricking you. And it is true. When the man asks you, can you cook for me? And you were stammerer, cook for you. And you go to the kitchen, you started shaking. And you were shaking. The first time, let me tell you, it is true going to be shaking when you don't know how to cook in the kitchen. The first time I cooked for my first, who was my first girlfriend? Did I have the first girlfriend? Did I have the first girlfriend? Did I ever cook for nobody? Did I? Yes. Yes. I have the first boyfriend. I could remember. The first time I'm going to cook for that guy, but it's not my before boyfriend, it's my second boyfriend or third boyfriend. I never dated him for so long. So the first time I cooked for a guy, this guy was working in my father died. So boom. I don't know, maybe their auditors, editors, something like that. So he just said, Jenny, can you cook for me? I was shaking. But I don't cook, I never cook for anybody, but I cook for my mom, I cook for my dad, I cook for my sister, I would do the cooking in the kitchen, but I never cook for a guy. So the first time I'm going to cook for a guy, do you know what? I was so happy. You see the way I was overwhelmed. That, hey, I'm going to cook for a guy. I'm trying to build my fiance. You know, so then you will love me when the man asks you to cook for him. You'll be so happy that, oh, he's going to marry you. That's why I wanted to eat your food. I was so overwhelmed. I was happy. And this guy dropped money. I can't remember how much he dropped. That this guy was living in a flat. Maybe I'm finding something like that. So, and I told my friend, Oyinda, when can't told me to cook for him. And Oyinda said, let me go to the market, to the store with you. We call it market in Nigeria, but we call it store. Let me go to the market with you. You want to cook for him? He's going to marry you. That's why. When the man wanted a woman to cook for him, he wanted to try, maybe you can cook, to see your taste of your food. So yeah, Oyinda followed me to the store. Then the store, we went to Okado. No. I went to Modete because that guy was living in Apani. So I went to Modete. I buy everything. I buy vegetable. I buy pepper. I buy everything. I spent all the money he gave me. I never saved anything from the money. So he came back in the night. I cooked. I was so happy. But before I started cooking in the kitchen, I was shaking. I was nervous. You know why I was nervous? I was nervous because I was thinking, hey, I hope this food will taste good. I hope he won't complain. I hope he won't condemn my food. I hope I get it right. I hope I never added too much salt. I hope I never added too much water. But when you don't never cook for a guy in your life and you cook at home, you'll be nervous because you might think he might complain about your cooking. You know? So when I cooked for him, he came back, but I slept over. He came back at night. So he eat my food. I make food for him. Oh, he eat it. After I finish the food, he smoke because he's a smoker. That guy smoke. That was the reason why I never married him. He smoked a lot. So his body will be smelling, smoking, all the smoking, flame. The house is smoking. All this house is smoke. So that's why I said, no. I can't be with this kind of person that smoke a lot. Even I'll be smoking too. So I cook for him. So the second day, my friend Winda, Jamie, just Benga love the food. I said, yes. He said, Jamie, you can cook. So I wanted to marry him, but I don't want to marry him because he smokes. I told him to stop smoking. He said, I can't tell him what to do. Well, I stopped going to his house. If I can't marry, I cannot even put my mouth in your mouth if you smoke. So and I can't manage somebody like that. How would I be managing when you told me you can't leave smoking? So I can't say because I needed to marry you and manage you. So that's just me. So I was shaking. So if you don't know how to cook, when your boyfriend asks you to cook for him, trust me, you'll be nervous the first day because you are not confident in yourself that you can cook. But if you are confident in yourself that me, I can cook, I'm the best cook, you'll never be nervous if your boyfriend asks to cook for you. So you have to learn how to cook before you proceeded to marry any guy. Because men love food. All men, all men. I can never see any man that will tell you I don't want to eat. Every man. And every man wanted to eat their girlfriend's food, their wife food, to taste their hand. Every man, every wanted to know if their girlfriend can cook. Because it's a pride. It's a pride if you can cook, okay? So your boyfriend, your husband can be boast of you. My wife can cook. Men love food because they want to be comfortable when they go home. They want to be comfortable, they want to be relaxed. No, you can't be eating junk. You can eat junk food in your job. You can eat junk food in a break time. That is when you go to work. But when you come back home, when you have done your job for the whole day and you want to relax, you have to eat your wife food and calm your mind down because that is homemade food. And the wife can cook. Ah, ah. The man cannot waste his money on that kind of woman. It's a wasted effort. You know, no man want to waste it. No man wanted to put effort on a woman a lady that can cook. I never see any man that will put all his effort on a lady that can cook. Before you say I do. My mom always say that. My mom always say that. That if you don't learn how to cook, if you marry, you will see your come on, something funny. In our language, they call it ẹ̀sìn. Yeah, the English of ẹ̀sìn. That means you will disgrace yourself when you marry. Yeah, African mother always tell their female child that you better learn how to cook because when you don't learn how to cook now, when you marry, your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, all your in-laws will disgrace you. They will bully you. A woman should know how to cook. A girl should know how to cook. A guy should know how to. A female child. Whether you are from any culture, it doesn't really matter. If you can't cook, if you marry other culture, if you can't cook his culture food, then cook your own food for him. Yeah. You need to learn something. Learn your food, then you can change him to be eating your food. But you can't cook your food, you can cook another culture, you can't cook nothing, and just married, want to marry without know how to cook. You think the marriage just, I love him, I want to marry him. You need to have the quality to complete as a wife. Learn how to cook. When our parents when our mother will be telling us, we'll be mad. We are not happy. We'll be mean because they are telling us the truth. After my mother will be telling you, in Nigeria, if a woman can't cook, do you know what they will tell them? Some of these men they can never say Nigerian women that can't cook anyway. African lady can't cook. I don't think any mother, I don't think any African mother will fail to train her female child. Guys, I don't think look at the way I make my meat pie. Many people that make meat pie, they make their own on a set on their own way. This is my own way of baking my meat pie. This is my own way, my own style. Let me tell you why I do that. Somebody asked me why did I always make my meat pie dough after I'm mixing it. Like this. Oh no. Too many more. I'll put my mouth. Somebody asked me why did I always make my dough like this? After mixing my dough, mixing it, and I never make my dough to be so hard, to be too hard, because my meat pie always crunchy, crunchy. So after making my dough, for meat pie dough, mixing everything together, I think I have a video about it. But I will not make it like this, in a portion like this, a portion like this. Look at the way it will draw. See that? So that's my meat pie. It will be draw like this. That's how my meat pie is flaky. I don't know the English. Crunchy, flaky. See that? Look at the way it will draw. So because I make it in a dough, in a separate. So making it a separate on my own. No, I'm not copying anybody recipe. This is my own format. The way I make it from Nigeria since 2000 now. I've been baking since 1999. Yeah, this is my style. So this is why I'm making a portion like this. Is that I allow air to penetrate into each one like this. So if I want, so I cut it into pieces. So each one like this. After I knew I'm going to cut it into like 20 pieces. I know how many measurements I use. I know how many portions. So this is one meat pie. See, this is one meat pie. So I will be rolling it the way I make in the dough. It's perfect for me that way. It's very perfect for me. So simple the way I do it. Because I don't want to make it in big in big dough. For me, it will not be smooth. So that is my style. That's my own style. And guys, cooking cooking is I mean, cooking is creativity. Yeah. Cooking is creativity. Yeah. So we are going to resort to the same we are going to the same result to end up the same result after baking it. But the way of baking it, the way of processing it, make it different. But end of the day, it will look meat pie portion, and the other people that bake too will come the same way. But the processing it is different. So the way I process my own, it is different from other people process their own, the way to make their meat pie. So I process my own in a way that it will give me the best result. That is so easy for me. That will come out really good. I've tried it since 1999, and I see that's the best way for me to make my meat pie. Everything you see on my video on my how to make my meat pie, it is my recipes. It is my style, my own way of doing it. But it's going to come out good. So I'll show you today, guys. And I think that's good. And if I want to make the meat pie, this one now, this dough, this one meat pie, but I'm going to cut like small out of it. This one will come out with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one will come out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 pieces of dough of meat pie, but I am going to use it to bake 12 pieces. I'll show you guys. it is going to come out 12 pieces of meat pie. 12 pieces. 12 pieces. 12. Yeah, because this is 9. It's going to come out 12 pieces. Let me show you one I bake this one. Let me show you. Because this is my job. This one, I bet this happened. This was somebody. Somebody ordered for this. And somebody ordered for this one too. Somebody ordered for this one. So I'm giving it to they are picking this one up tomorrow. They're picking this one up tomorrow. And the one I'm doing tonight, I am sending it to Maryland. No, Maryland. By Maryland, yeah, like close to New York. The one I'm making is going to Maryland. Can you imagine that? I'm sending it by to Maryland. Maryland. The one I sent to Maryland last month, I paid $220 for UPS. Can you imagine? That is a lot, it's very heavy. They weigh it. So I paid $220 for UPS before they can ship it. The one I sent to Maryland 2 months ago. And when I went to UPS, I was so shocked. And I asked the guy, you mean I'm going to pay $220 to ship this meat pie? And the guy said, yeah. Same day delivery. I ship it in the night. They pick it up. They receive it the next day around 12 p.m. So it's same day delivery. And I asked the woman that ordered the meat pie. I said, this is very strange though. How can I send meat pie to Maryland? She said, madam, your meat pie is super. Your meat pie tasted like Kingsway meat pie. And I never eat Kingsway meat pie. Maybe I was so young then. I don't know about Kingsway meat pie. Maybe I was a young then. I never tasted Kingsway meat pie. So the madam, your meat pie tasted like Kingsway meat pie. So and I said, there's nobody selling meat pie in Maryland. And they said, yeah, but yours is a bit different. I said, this is very amazing though. I don't know that I can ship meat pie to guys. 1 second. I don't know that. I'm looking for. I don't know that I can ship meat pie to Maryland. Even the one I'm making now is going to Maryland too. I told the madam that don't you think it's going to be too expensive to send it? And she said, madam, that's what I want. That is what I want. I said, okay. She said, that's what I want. I said, okay. I will not disappoint you. He said, make sure the taste doesn't change. I said, no. I still keep the taste. This one I'm making tonight is going to Maryland. God bless you. Hey, Mickey series, how are you? How are you doing? I'm chatting because I want somebody to talk to. So that's why I said let me come on live. I don't care. But anyone that is awake can support me. But I just want to be talking. I'm baking. Just know baking is my hobby. I love baking. Cooking is my hobby anyway. People are at work now working, but I'm in the kitchen baking. I love it. I love baking. I love cooking. Trust me. I'm awake. I should be on bed. But this meat pie is going to Maryland. You know Maryland? I'm shipping to Maryland. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? And I have a big order next week. Next week. A big order. Very big one. And for pop and everything. Anyway, I love it. It's my hobby. Sometimes when I do the cooking and people will say, Auntie, it's so nice. People were commenting, Auntie, it's so nice. People people get your number. Can I give your number to them? I'm always impressed. I say, wow. So that means I am a star. And people were appreciating my job. And it keep me motivated. It keep me going. Wow. Let me keep doing it. One day, I will get to my destination. But I'm planning to open a restaurant, but I need money. If I open a restaurant, how I will be relaxed. Say, God, I thank you. You made it. I want my restaurant. And my restaurant name will be named Hanike Kitchen. Guys, you'll be here when I open my restaurant. I will record. You guys will celebrate with me. And I will name my restaurant Hanike Kitchen. But I won't say Hanike Kitchen because other countries they might not pronounce it very well. And I will say Anix. Anix. Mickey. How are you, sis? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope I have money to open my restaurant. I wanted to. That is my dream. And I will be the happiest woman on earth if I could open a restaurant. In this America. If I could, if God make it work for me, guys, oh my goodness, I will be on top of the world. I'll be on top of the world and I will help the less privileged people because God answered my prayer. That is my dream. If God make it work for me, guys, to have my restaurant on my own in this country. Hey, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My own restaurant. And people will be appreciating me, commending me. Say, don't that restaurant over there. You see, the new lady can have it. You see her food, but delicious, palatable. Oh my goodness. Go there. Go grab your copy. Her meat pie is superb. Anyway, my meat pie is superb. I know that for sure. Mickey, where are you living? Are you in America? Mickey, are you in America? I can DHL meat pie for you. Trust me. Maybe I should be doing that now. I will be shipping any food I make on my YouTube. I will just, guy, drop your address. I will DHL, UPS, give me your address. I'm going to send the food I'm making now for you. You will receive it in one day, over the night. If you don't receive it over the night, same day delivery. Trust me, I'm hoping to have a restaurant. If God bless me, I will help people that are in need. And I'll be the happiest woman. If it is happen. You're in France. I can't send me back to France. Before you can get to France, it's going to take 2 months. If you're in America, trust me, I'll just tell you, give me your address. You will receive it by tomorrow. Maybe I'll be sending food to people now. And maybe I will start doing that. I'm gonna start posting a video now. I think I'm okay now. I'm okay. I'm fully back. I am fully back. I'm fully back now. I'm gonna be starting posting my video, my cooking. So any food I post on my video now, I will just say, if you want me to send this food for you, drop your address. You will receive this egusi soup or ogbono. Ayamase, jollof rice, fufu. I will ship you though. Anyone that wanted the food I cook on my YouTube, trust me, because I don't really eat. I just cook. I will ship it to your address. You just receive it. That's it. Trust me. If you live in America now, I will promise you, I will send you this meat pie. For France, you can't get it until next year. Trust me, I'm sending this meat pie to Maryland. Can you imagine that? Me baking and people order from Maryland? Ah, hey, I am a star. I don't know my worth, you. Trust me. Sometimes you might not know your worth, but people will know your. Let me tell you, sometimes when they call me for order, because they are stressing me, I believe this because it's too stressful. I'm working, I work, I work 60 hours in a week, and people will be disturbing my phone for order. Can you pick your call? Madam, you want to order? And I will say, I am working. Order. I don't have a restaurant here. Did they think they have a restaurant? Oh no. What me first shit bad. So sometimes I'll be rejecting orders. Okay, like one order now, they were calling me for 1 week. The lady that called me, she had to call the lady that gave my number from her. That lady didn't pick up and she was mad. And the lady that connected me with her. And I said, what's wrong with you, Auntie Anike? You don't pick your call. People want to order. People want to order. I said, because I was so scared that order. I am working. When am I going to do this order? You know, when you were scared for a task that you were destined, like maybe you were being destined for that kind of job and you don't want to do it, like a pastor. When a pastor is being called, if you don't listen to God's word, you will never do any job successfully because it is your calling. You know what I mean? So something is your calling. You were trying to hide, run away from your calling. There's no way you can run away from your calling. People will just locate you, discover you, because it is your calling. So when they call me for order, maybe jollof rice or some of that with Nigerian food, and I'll be running, I'll say, I don't want to pick up. I don't want to do any other. Too stressful. I don't want to do any other. Too stressful. Sometimes I'm asking myself that, why are people calling me for order, disturbing me? But I can never run away for it. I can never run away for it. So, and the lady had to go to my WhatsApp and she typed, let me see. And she typed, let me see what she wrote there. And she typed there, where she did, I didn't pick their call. I didn't pick up. She had to go to my WhatsApp. Hold on. She had to go to my WhatsApp. Hold on. That was on Monday. Let me see. She had to go to my WhatsApp. Can you imagine running from your calling? So she had to go to my WhatsApp. She now said, hello, ma. She called me. She called me Thursday. She called me Thursday. She called me Wednesday. She called me on Thursday. She now said, there was a day I told them I'm not in Chicago. I am in Chicago. I was just running away because they are calling me for order. Maybe I just want to be relaxed. So this man now go to my WhatsApp. Say, hello, ma. How much is 100 pieces of sausage and 2 big pan of puff for 2 weeks time? That's a lot of order. When I calculated it, I'm going to make like $350. You know what I mean? And I'm going to finish everything in just 1 day. And I said to myself that, what is this? And I said, and the lady was mad. I've been calling this auntie. She never pick up. And they had to text me on my WhatsApp. Can you imagine? And I have to tell myself that, why am I running away from this business? You know why? When you were running away because you were so scared for your tax. So, and people will not be mad at you. They will still be calling you. Sometimes I will tell them I'm not in Chicago. That I'm out of the town. Just to let them leave me. They shouldn't bother me again. You know? So you can't run from your calling. Because when you know whatever you were doing, you make sure you do it perfectly. Very good. You should be good at it. When you do anything, when you are good at anything you were doing, trust me, people will locate you. You will be asking yourself, what is so special on what you were doing? But you might not know what you are doing that is special to you. You might not value yourself. But people that know that you are a product, they value you. There was a lady, was not 2 months ago. So she called me for some order. She told me to make some snacks, more shop, and this thing like stay. So she everything was almost like $400, $400, 500 something. But I'm going to gain like 250 something like that. So and I said, auntie, you're going to deposit, commit yourself, so that I will believe you still need this order. And the lady told me that, why should I deposit when I have not gotten my order? And I said, this is food. You have to put some money down to commit yourself that you needed this order. So what about if I make this food, if I make everything done, and you change your mind? Will I eat it when I'm not having no party? And the lady said, no, I'm not going to deposit anything. And she never deposited. That was 2 months ago. I'm not a small woman. I am a big mama. I am a professional. I am an entrepreneur. I am good at what I'm doing to the core, and I can boast that I am good at it. I have confidence in myself. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't know because she didn't know me. She ordered for me for the first time, and I said, okay, no problem. You don't want to deposit, but into my mind, I am not going to make that order because you should be able to say no or yes, because if you want to have a business, let people know that when you say no, they will not joke with you. And I said, what's wrong with this one? Am I begging for you to order for me? Am I begging? What's wrong with this one? This one did not know me, that I am a boss. That's somebody that have people that she's training in Nigeria before she comes to America. What's wrong with this one? You think I'm begging? Okay, I didn't make the order. So on Saturday, she said, I'm picking the order up on Saturday around 1 p.m. I was just, what's wrong with this one? So on Saturday, I called my sister. When my sister connected me with her, I called my sister. I said, you know what? She didn't deposit and I'm going to make her order. But right now, I am in my room on my bed, sleeping, watching movie. So trust me, guys. And she called around 1 p.m. calling me. Do you know why she called me? She's asking for that. She said, auntie, is my order ready? I'm coming to pick it up. I said, pick what up? What's wrong with this girl? You don't give me no deposit. Well, are you expecting me to make the order for you? A whole $1,400 and something. What's wrong with that? I said, I'm not making the order. She said, oh, so you mean you didn't make the order? Nice. He said, if that is your company policy, it's fine. So if I know, because I never pay and I never deposited, so that means you don't make it. I said, I didn't make the order, but I don't know, maybe you needed to pick it up. And I said, I don't even make any order if nobody never committed his or herself. Make me assure that he or she needed to order. So I only collect like 70% before I start any order. And do you know what she did for me, guys? She said, well, she had to come in America too. She's a Nigerian lady. Come in America too. That she have her own policy. That is my policy, no problem. And she banked phone on me. I said, it is my policy. I'll never do any order for anyone if you don't give me a part payment. You have to commit yourself and deposit like 70%. It is food. I will definitely make it. I will never spend your money because I don't want to damage my reputation because I'm just growing. So I need to make sure I am competent. She never deposited any money and she wanted to pick the order on Saturday around 1. I didn't make it. Am I right? Am I wrong? I didn't make it. So she banged the phone on me. Now, if that's your policy, fine. I'm not going to. She said to me that I am not going to transact any business with you no more, madam. And I said, thank you. And he called the phone. She called the phone on me. Guess what, guys? So this last Sunday, I'm talking about 2 months ago. So this last Sunday, she called me again. Guys, it is good to be good at whatever you know how to do. You must try to know how to do it best. Be perfect. be 100% good at what you are doing. Be confident that you know how to do this thing, you know how to do it, you have trust in yourself. Trust me. And she called me last Sunday, no, last Friday, and I saw her call. I saw her call. I said, this lady that banged the phone on me, 2 months ago. Now she told me she will never call me for any other again. Now she told me she blasted me on phone. And I was looking at her phone ringing. I did not pick it. And I called my sister. I said, Buki, I said, this lady that told me she will not deal with me again, that because I never make her order because she never pay. I said, she called me, me, I'm not going to pick her phone, because she told me she won't deal with me again. And my sister said, pick her phone. I said, I'm not going to pick her phone. But she told me she will never come to me again to ask to order for anything. What did she really want? So I didn't pick her call. So my sister and I said, pick her call. And she told my sister that I think your sister is mad at me. She told my sister that maybe I'm mad at her because the last time she banged the phone on me because I never make her order because she never deposited. Guys, am I wrong? When you never deposited any amount and you want to make your order and it is food, what about if you don't pick it up? What about if you change your mind? This is not clothes, this is not shoe, this is not bag, it's food. So I told my sister I don't deal with somebody like that she's going to be somebody that love trouble, and I don't like trouble. So I told my sister I don't want to bake. I want to relax for weekend. I don't want to do anything in the cooking. I don't want to go to the kitchen. So I didn't do the order for her. So what I'm trying to say that it is, guys, when you know how to do something, whatever you know how to do best, trust me, you are a star. You are a boss on your own. If anyone says, I'm not coming to your shop again to buy food, she will definitely come back, but it is food. You just know food. Food is essential, necessity. You must definitely eat every day. Oh my, food is like water. You must eat every day. You must drink water every day. Food, nobody can fight with you. That, I'm not coming to your shop again and order food. Ew, you will be hungry. You can't fight with food. You can't fight with food because definitely people must eat. You must eat. I am your friend. Food. I am your best friend, but I'm going to feed you. Let me show you the meat pie, guys. Oh, can you see that? So you can use any cover, round, but I love to use this. This is my shape. You can use any cover like round, like plate that is round, but look at the pattern. See that it look like it's already done, but it's not done. So, and she said, I'm not mad at her, but you told me you're not going to come and order meat pie for me again. Maybe she didn't know that I am a boss. I am a professional. I am a professional. I am very good at what I'm doing. If I cook for you, trust me, I'm not bragging. If I cook, I only process. I process. No, when you are processed, I only process my food. I take time. I take time. I process my food. Sometimes when I post a video on YouTube, people will just be watching. What's this one cooking? I am not cooking. I'm not cooking. I might not even edit my video very well. But when you watch my video, you will learn from it. I might not even design on my video or my cooking, but it's just like natural way, the way I do it. But you just watch and grab something from it. Watch and grab something from it. Trust me, if people call my phone, I don't pick up. If I pick up, you see the way they will be shouting, hey, I think I can't still call. Thank God, if I don't want to do any cooking, baking, I always lie to them that I am not in town. You know what I mean? So they will leave me alone for stressing me for calling me for order. But if I now needed to rest, but with the minute I said, okay, now I can take order now. If you see the way people, I'm trying to get back. Okay, we can carry order now because it is food. Anyone is dealing with food, you can't be mad at the person. You will definitely come back. You will definitely come back because you will wanted to eat. Anyone is dealing with anyone that have food, restaurant, you must eat. Trust me, you must eat. But you can't cook it. But we that can cook it. And you wanted to say, I'm not going to try this with you again. Why did you come back to me again? When you told me 2 months ago that you are not going to call me for order no more. And you call my phone again to come back to order. Have you forgotten that you told me you are not going to call me for order again? And I said, okay, thank you. Mickey. And I said, okay, thank you. Because I was just looking at her on phone. What's wrong with this one? You mind that you tell me you don't want to try me same thing again. Me? Should I be begging you? It is food. Do you see anyone that can beg somebody in America to come and buy food? Oh my goodness. No restaurant in this country will beg you to come and eat. Because definitely you must go there and buy food. But you must wake up every day, you must eat. You can't fight with somebody that is cooking for you, that is helping you to fix your food. Because you are working. Okay, right now, I am in the kitchen baking now. Some people are working now for night job. But instead of me to go and do the night job, I am doing my night job in the kitchen baking. Because I am selling this meat pie to Maryland. I need to fulfill my promise, you know. So when somebody is cooking for you, and she told you, this is how I do it. If you want me to do the cooking for you, to bake for you, please, madam, your total amount is $200. You are going to deposit $150. You don't have to be arguing with that kind of person. Yes, I am good at what I'm doing. I'm telling you, this meat pie is going to Maryland. I am not lying. If I'm going to send this meat pie, or this meat pie is going to Maryland, I'm going to complete it tomorrow because I'm going to bake in the next 1 hour. It took 1 hour to finish baking. And I'm going to bake tomorrow night again. Maybe I might come online. You guys will see me. And you know what I'm going to do it? I'm going to keep it in the freezer for 72 hours. 72 hours. Because people that order it, they told me, well, the first time they order, I said, how can I send meat pie to Maryland? This is very strange, yo. And the madam said, Auntie, I want your meat pie in Maryland. I don't care how much it's going to cost me. Can you see that is amazing? And I was looking at myself. I said, what is special in this meat pie? And I asked the madam, I said, Madam, wait a minute, is nobody selling meat pie in Maryland? She said, there are people baking, but they thought they were the best. But when they came to Chicago, because I bake every weekend sometimes. When they came to Chicago, I baked for one lady 3 weeks ago, no, last month, for birthday party, for graduation. Somebody gave her my number too. It was the first time to first customer. So when this lady called me, Auntie, we need that order like 5 dozen. Okay. If I take 5 dozen, do you know how much I make on 5 dozen? A lot of money. So 5 dozen, I only wanted to get 5 dozen. But I make money more on 100 pieces. And so I gave it to them. So and I said that then they're 4 dozen. And I said, why don't you make it 5 dozen? And the auntie said 5 dozen. No, let's try 4 dozen because I don't know how it's going to look. I said, you don't know how it's going to look. Because that was the first time of order for me, booking for me. I said, Madam, trust me, you will call for more. Hold on. Let me make it for you 5 dozen. You're going to tell me the salt. And I make it okay. He said, okay, make it 5 dozen, auntie. And I make 5 dozen. Mickey, do you know what happened? The second day, this madam called me. She said she told her husband that, and that lady said she should make extra 1 dozen. That she never wanted to listen to me, that she must have been good at what she's doing because she really trusts herself. So she said on that graduation, people were just fighting for this meat pie. People were just saying, wow, where did you get this from Chicago? In this America, where did you get this from? So trust what, do you know what happened? The next day they called me. They called me and ordered for extra 4 dozen. So when they have 4 dozen, It was her husband that came to pick her up in my house. I didn't know that because they were going back to Maryland. They came from Maryland. And they reached Manipa in Chicago because I stay in Chicago, right? I mean, I'm living in here in Skokie, but to Chicago is like 10-minute drive. And like I'm living in Chicago because that's where all Nigerian are men in Chicago. So that's why I can't leave this area. I don't want to go to all those suburbs because of my cooking. So they ordered for another 4 dozen. And I got the money because they're my first customer. I do it for them. I said, don't worry, I'll do it for you on Sunday. The husband came to pick it up. So when the husband came to pick it up, you know, it is good or good at what you were doing. It is good though. You might not value yourself, but people value you. So when the man came to pick it up, so that daddy pick it up. He was looking at me like star like this. So this is the small thing, the small madam that is do this thing that people were recommended, people were asking for more in the graduation. So the man was looking at me like that because the man came to pick it, he was looking at me that. So this is the woman that is do this like you know. Let me show you. It look like it's already baked. See how smooth it is. See how smooth. Look at how smooth it is. That because I'm making a portion, like a dough. I'm making a dough. So I will not be rolling in one by one. That's how I'm making my own stuff because it's my own style to make it so easy. Look at it. I'm making a dough. So I will be rolling the dough one by one because I am a professional. I don't copy the way people do their own because I am baking it to make money. So look at the way it is. See how smooth it is? Like it's already baked, but it's not baked. So the woman that came to pick it up, so the man pick it up, and the man said, madam, that your meat pie is nice. It tasted like Kingsway meat pie in Nigeria. And I said, and the husband said, why don't you open a restaurant? I said, I don't have money. I'm open to open a restaurant. That's what I'm praying for God. That if I open a restaurant, I only sell jollof rice, fried rice. My fried rice is smoked. I don't cook my fried rice on the stove. I bake my fried. Do you have a video on my YouTube now? I bake my fried rice in the oven. I never cook it on the stove. If you bake fried rice, wow, you bite your lips. I have a way of cooking. I'm cooking in my own. Well, like in cooking, cooking is creativity. It's like you are creating your own idea of cooking, and you will still end up to the same result. But the way you cook it, it will taste different than the normal way everybody was cooking it. That is why some food tastes different. Let's say they give me recipes and all the ingredients, and they give you the ingredients, and they say, okay, we want to buy you pepper, rodo, onion, all the recipes, and I want you to cook and I want to cook and I will cook, but the same recipe, but mine will taste different because of the way I will process it. That is cooking. It's creativity. So, and the madam the woman was looking at me like star. So this is the auntie that bake, and people were asking for more at the graduation. But I don't see myself. That's so very important. Sometimes you might not value yourself, but people will value you. Like Madonna now. Madonna will be like star that wow. This is the person that hold Madonna. It's the same thing like me now. Baking, people were calling for more, getting my number. And so when they see me, they be pointing out, Hantanike, that is the woman that only bake for us. And I'm looking at, why are they pointing at me? So that is the one. So auntie, auntie. Man, wouldn't be looking at it was so special. I don't know. So, and I told the husband that I don't know that Mickey. Okay, thank you. Thank you so very much. And so I told I will be chatting people. Some people are watching me, they don't type. And I told the other one that when I was in Nigeria, I've been baking since 1999. And I was selling on the road. I was selling on the road of challenge. That many people know me very well. That I have a stand like so glass. I have no office, I have no shop, but I stay in the sun, I stay in the rain. Sometimes it's good to suffer. When you suffer, God will direct it to your calling. because I suffer a lot. I think that is why I pick pastry. I suffer. It was suffering that made me to know how to cook very well. So, and I told you that when I was in Nigeria, I've been baking since 1999, and I don't have a shop. I stay on the road, like walking on the road. I put my soap glass on the road, cover it with nylon, and during the rain, I will stay there. During the sun, I will stay there. And people will be buying my meat pie and everything, all those confectionaries. I will finish everything in 1 hour. People will be deposit money that auntie, tomorrow I want 5, I want 10. I will just be packing. It's just gone. Before I know it, people get to know me. I will never stay on the road for 2 hours, 5 hours. It will be hot. They will be buying it. This are the things. And I said to the extent that they calling me Mrs. Biggs. And the that husband, the woman husband say, so they call me, I think they call me Mrs. Biggs in Nigeria because it tasted very well more than Mr. Biggs. So people always call me Mrs. Biggs, Mrs. Biggs. That was when I was in Nigeria. And I said, why are they calling me Mrs. Biggs? So your meat pie tastes better than Mr. Biggs. So there was a day, one doctor, was my customer. He always order for me because doctor always have people that come for complain for high, something like that. So if you come to I don't have a shop, I was just walking on the road. You know what? If you're in Nigeria, you know what I mean by walking on the road. Walking on the road means you don't have a shop. You have a small soap glass. So small soap glass, like small portable soap glass, like this. You know what I mean? Small soap glass. So, and you connected it with bulb. I don't even have bulb because I don't know where to connect it to. So this doctor, one day he came to me. I need to call it shop because where I make money and feed myself for the day. So he came to me. He said, Yemi, do you know that if you have the visitors in my office, they never know that I don't buy them Mr. Biggs. But there was a day he told one of the friend that, do you know the meat pie are always big that I always say, Mr. Biggs, they are very good. That the lady selling the meat pie is on the road over there. That they brought Mr. Big bag, nylon bag, and they will tell me to put all my meat pie inside so that they will think they went to buy it inside. My only was 25 naira per one then. Then Mr. Biggs was $100, something like that. So this man will buy like 5 or 10, shatter my meat pie and put it in Mr. Biggs nylon bag. So there was a day he told some of his friends that, do you know meat pie I used to buy for you? The lady selling it on the road over there. And the friend was saying, you sure? Irọ́ ni o, in my language, like Yoruba. You sure? Irọ́ ni o. Wow. She should have opened a business on. Wow. She should have opened a business. It was very good though. Wow. She never knew that it was never Mr. Big. They didn't know. But what is the doing? They just wasting money and just spend so much. So that's how I've been managing myself. I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy it. And people always praise me. So when you do something you like, when people recommend you, you'll be happy doing it because they inspire you. When you do something, when people rejecting it, that it's not good. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa, wọ́n fi yọ̀ dá, kò tiẹ̀ jiná, ó kàn rí bákan ni, you will not. Hold on. You will not be encouraged to do more. But when people commenting me, telling you to keep doing it, that you're doing great, you will you will love yourself. You keep doing it. That means you will, they call it Iwuri, like incentive. Incentive means you are, people are praising you that you are good at what you are doing. Then you will be so happy doing that. That will inspire you more. That will encourage you more. You know. So what are you doing? And when I was coming to this country, when I was coming to America, when I was coming over here, first time when I was coming over here, all my family know that I bake. All my family, all my siblings know that I cook. They know that. All my siblings, you know, sometimes when you have a children, you know the special one. You know, as a family, you know the one that's good at cooking. You know the one that if she cook, trust me. Even my sister that was just living in American Center here, she know that, she know too. She only asking that, how do you only cook this? This food tastes good, oh. That's me. She's she's special. Cooking is like, I don't know what to put it. It's like when your food, when your hand tastes good, when your hand tastes good in at food, that's your cooking. Some people have tasteless finger. Yeah, some people have tasteless finger. There's never anything they will cook, no matter how much the recipes they added with it. Eh? No matter how much recipes, you can spend 1 million to buy recipes, you know, to buy the ingredient, the food will never taste good. It will taste less because it is processing. Let me show you. See that? Because I made it in one portion. I never cut it. So, oh, okay, cut that. No matter how much they spend for the ingredient, it doesn't matter how much you spend on the ingredient to process your food, but it is your hand. The taste of the food is from your hand, and the way you process it, processing is food is processing. Yeah. The way you process your own cooking, the way you cook it, will bring out the taste in the food. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to be rich before your food tastes good. You don't have to spend so much. You don't have to spend millions on the ingredients because you want the food to taste good. The little amount of ingredient, even the food that tastes really good, are the food you manage to prepare. That's what my grandmommy always tell me when I was, you know, because I grew up like Ilefe. So my grandmommy doesn't spend so much on processing her food, and the food will taste amazing. So it doesn't matter how much you spend to buy the ingredient. That doesn't take that doesn't give you the chance for your food to taste good. No, the food that tastes really good doesn't need too much ingredient, too much money to prepare it. All depend on how you process it. You know, the processing is the major thing of on how the, the outcome of your food is processing. It's not about, oh, I want the food to the food you spend so much money to prepare doesn't taste good. It will never taste right because you don't have too much ingredient on the food. It will not taste right. Some of the food that you spend so much, buy this, buy that end of the day, the food will taste less because you it is not about ingredient. It is not about it is not about having money to buy the ingredient. It is about the way you process it, the way you the beginning of the how you started processing the food. That's how the food tastes good. So me, I love cooking anyway. I'm going to show you the result of this meat pie, guys. Okay, I love cooking, and I'm still going to continue with the baking tomorrow too. Because I just want to cook this, And I will show you guys. Maybe I will record the video itself. I can even post it on Tuesday. I can post it on Tuesday. I will record it for you. You're gonna see. Oh. You know, I told you that one when I wanted to start baking it, I counted 9. I counted 9 of that. That it's going to come out with 10. See, it come out with 9. See that? It's like a portion. I know. I know why. I know what I mean. So I'll show you guys by. I'm going to keep this meat pie in the oven for 72 hours. For 72 hours. So, yeah, for 72 hours. I'm going to keep it in the oven. Then, 3 days. 72 hours. Then I will pack it. Anyway, I will show you. I will show you guys. I will record it. Maybe I can post on my video. I will pack it. Then, send it to Melina. And I must make sure it's dry very well. I don't want to disappoint my client. God bless you guys. You know, sometimes when I'm cooking like this, I love to be chatting because it keep my energy going. Keep my energy going. Yeah. Show me that I'm not alone in the kitchen. I'm talking, chatting with you. So women should know, a lady should know how to cook anyway. Learn how to cook. Don't be shy. Do you know how I know how to cook all African food? I always sit down with people. When I was young, guys, I know how to cook all Ijebu food though, but I'm not from Ijebu. When I was young, there's a Ijebu people living in the first floor. So as a small girl, I was in secondary school, maybe in GS1, class 1. So some of my sisters will be playing around, but I will still sit down. This woman will be preparing our culture for Ijebu, Eberipo, Ikokore, Eberipo, Ikokore. Yeah. So anytime she wanted to have the Ikokore, I know the preparation for it. So I will sit down because I love Ikokore so much. She only gave me some. And I will sit down. I'll be looking at the ingredients. I will be looking at the ingredients that she used for the Ikokore. As a small girl, nobody asked me to do that, but I just have interest in knowing how to cook some certain food. So I've been watching this woman cooking this Ikokore. I was in secondary school, class 1. That's how I know. That's how I learned how to cook Ikokore. Like I was 13 years old. 13 years old. So I'll be watching this woman, how she was preparing it, the preparation. That's how I learned. So if you want to learn how to cook, you don't be shy. Only be so about job or be. If you know that your husband loves some certain food, ask for people that know how to cook it. Don't be shy. Buy the ingredients with your money. Tell the person that I am coming to your house. I will bring ingredients. I want you to cook this food for me so that I can learn how to cook it for my husband. Then some woman teach their fellow woman how to cook. Yeah, because that's why they call it jealousy. If you don't jealous, you can't know how to cook something because we copy some other people to learn how to cook their recipes. Like now, I might say I don't want to copy your recipes, but I might watch your recipes. If I watch your recipes, I am not going to take from your recipes. I just watch your recipes to see your idea. If I want to cook your recipes, I will never cook your recipes the way you cook it. I will add my own way of doing it. that will taste more than your recipes. So that is why sometimes if you see someone that you might not now have an idea of how they cook some certain food, but when you watch it or you don't shine, some people say, I'm not going to watch that video. I can watch a video if I want to learn some certain food I don't know how to cook, but I will not cook it the way you cook it because I can cook. I will add with it because I'm not going to cook it the way you process it, exactly the way you process it. I will use my own way of cooking it to make it taste different. So, a lady should know how to cook. It's not about being making jest of somebody. No, you can cook for your boyfriend. Some men love when a woman can cook for them. Already men love food. They have special interest for a lady that always cook for them. They have special interest. Some lady doesn't want to go to the kitchen. They don't want to damage their any lady that goes to the kitchen. You see it in her fingernail. It's her fingernail will not always her finger will not always smooth. That person always go to the kitchen. But if you ask some lady to cook for you, you will not be happy because she doesn't want to go to the kitchen and stain her finger. And that kind of lady shouldn't try to to marry. You have to, if you married, if you want to settle down and get married, you learn how to cook for your children. You don't introduce junk food for your children. Let your children be used to homemade food, the right food, cook fresh at home. You can go to this restaurant where you want to have a dinner, but you shouldn't use restaurant like every time you want to go and eat lunch, afternoon, dinner. You have to introduce homemade food to your kids because if you don't know how to cook, my mom always tell us this: if you as a mother, as a girl, can't cook, how will you train your female child the recipes to use to cook? It can be you can cook your recipes for your boyfriend if your boyfriend is not from your country. He might love your own culture food. If only you can cook your own culture food. It doesn't matter if you learn how to cook Nigerian food. Cook your home country food for your boyfriend, and your boyfriend will love it. At least he will be happy that after all she cook for me. Only she can cook Nigerian food. After all, she cook for me, and your boyfriend will enjoy another culture food for his change. But you can't cook Nigerian food. You can't cook your culture food. You can't cook American food. You can't cook Jamaican food. You can't cook Pakistan food. You can't cook Indian food. You can't cook Mexican food. You can't anything. And you expect him to be happy with you. It's not done. No. African mother always teach their female child how to cook. They always tell their female child to come to the kitchen. Go and ask African mother. All Nigerian women. You are told in for the ballet. They will tell you to come to the kitchen at the age of 7. Sit down there. Watch me how I'm doing it. That's why Nigerian always cook. We cook because our parents always ask us to come to the kitchen. Right from the baby. You might not do anything. They will ask you to start washing dishes. From when washing dishes, you started washing dishes. From washing dishes, they will tell you, Komatowedu. I don't know English of Towedu. They will tell you, Komatefo. From there, they will tell you, Banu, give me the salt, give me Maggi. You'll be watching. That, oh, they would have had Maggi. She would have had salt. You'll be watching your mom, the measurement of salt she's adding. You'll be watching your mom, the measurement of Maggi she's adding. Because when a lady doesn't know how to cook, she will put too much salt on her other food because she doesn't know the measurement. Yeah, because you never listen, you don't have time to learn, you don't know the measurement of salt, you don't know the measurement of Maggi, you just add Maggi on top because you don't show interest when your mommy is in the kitchen. But African mother always call their female child. They don't need to call you. When you see your mom in the kitchen, you have to sit down with your mom in the kitchen as a female child in Nigeria. Your mommy doesn't need to call. The moment you see your mom is going to the kitchen, you know the time for dinner. We only know that when it is 6 o'clock, African mother, African parents, they want to start cooking. By 7, by 8, they're done with the cooking. Sometimes it is all depends on the kind of food you want to cook. Sometimes if you want to cook beans, we started cooking beans at 5 p.m. Yeah, because beans take longer to cook than other recipes. So it depends on the kind of food you want to cook, the kind of food you want to prepare, you want to heat for dinner, determine when to start the dinner for cooking the dinner. So when you see that your mommy is calling you, okay, oh, ẹlẹgbọn kaná o, ẹ lọ máa ṣẹ̀wà yẹn o, that means you are having a beans for dinner. Okay, oh, ẹlẹgbọn kaná o, lọ gbé olùbọ̀ jáde o, lọ gbé gàrí o. Ó ti mọ̀ pé alẹ́ yẹn ìbàlẹ̀ máa jẹ. You can start cooking that kind of food by 6:30, because making eba doesn't take longer. Making amala doesn't take longer because we already have soup to serve it. But if you want to cook beans, we started to start cooking the beans, preparation of the beans, like 5:30, because it's going to take like 2 hours before it's going to be done. When you want to cook your beans very well, some beans take more than 2 hours. It don't depend on the bean. If you want to cook olóyin or the one like honey beans, it's done in 2 hours. But some other olo, the red one, sometimes 3 hours. All depend on the way you want your beans to be done. But my mommy always like our beans to be soft like yam. So we take longer to cook our beans. But if you want to cook the sugar or the honey one, olóyin, 2 hours, it's going to be soft. 2 hours to be soft, yeah. So the kind of food you want to have for dinner is determine the time you should start the dinner. Yeah, that is Africa. I don't know for other culture, but a lady should know how to cook. You have to learn how to cook, because no man, guys. If I am lying, comment then. Tell me, no, me, oh, I'm married, oh, I never cook for my husband. Any woman, any lady that say, okay, no, it doesn't even matter. I didn't cook for my husband, and he loved that. Comment and say that I want some opinion that if I am in life, that it don't need to be cooking for your husband. It doesn't matter. Why must you cook for him? Why? I don't need to cook for him. Guy, I want you to say something, guys. Sometimes it's not good to be talking to yourself. I want your opinion. If it is fine, if you can't cook for your boyfriend, for your husband, for your fiancé, if it is fine, that is not a problem. Guys, let me know. If a lady can't know how to cook, or a man don't know how to cook, if it's not going to be a problem, let me know. If cooking is not a problem, let me know. If a man can manage a lady that can't cook, let me know. If you can't cook, that will not be an issue, let me know. If any man can manage a lady or a woman that can't cook at all, that doesn't want to even cook at all, she doesn't want to go to the kitchen, she doesn't want to even fry egg, that no, I hate cooking, I can't fry egg. So let me know. If it's not a problem, if a lady can't cook, let me know. If a man can manage, can be comfortable with a lady that doesn't know how to cook, let me know. Because to me, every man, all men, to me, with an experience, all men love food, because that is why they're strong and thick. Can you imagine? Men love food, love to eat. That's why they were strong and they are plenty. So if it is not an issue, if a woman can cook, if a woman don't know how to cook, if it's not going to be an issue, if our boyfriend will be happy about that, let me know. If you can be comfortable with her, if she can't cook for you, if that will not be a problem, let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, you should be able to cook a simple recipes for whoever you are dating. Your boyfriend, your husband to be, your fiancé, you should be able to cook some simple recipes. When my son girlfriend wanted to cook for my son, that was before even one of them go on their separate way. That was last year. I was so happy. When I saw her in the kitchen, I was impressed. You know why I was impressed? You know why I was happy, guys? I was happy because I said, I am happy, I'm comfortable because this girl will never, she will not starve my son. But you won't want your son to marry any lady that will be starving him, you know? I was so happy. I was really, I said, you can cook. She said, yes, ma'am. Yes, I can cook. I want to teach you how to cook. That was the thing that made me attached to her. That it doesn't matter where she came from. It doesn't matter her culture. It doesn't matter. That's not a problem. So far she can cook. Our mommy trained her to cook. I was impressed. And I accepted her to be with my son because if she can cook Nigerian food, if she can cook egbono, egusi, jollof rice, at least she can cook some of this Indian food, Eastern food. And I saw the food she cooked. She cooked fried rice, very nice. And she told me, Mom, do you want to have a taste? And I tasted it. It's good. It doesn't even have too much salt. That is when to know if a lady can cook, if a woman can cook. So I was so impressed for the part that she cooked for my son. And they both eat, he both enjoy it, and she keep the rest in my fridge. She put what was this thing? She put broccolis. Broccolis. She added broccolis. She added some chicken. It's like a fried rice. I was impressed. You have to try to cook for your boyfriend. Do some new things. Try to persuade her that you were very trained very well from your mom. That you were well trained. That at least you can still cook. You can still cook. If you can't cook Nigerian food, cook your culture, your country food. Yeah. That will impress your boyfriend or your husband that, well, for fact that she can cook, she's not lazy. She's not lazy to go to the kitchen. Then she will show you the recipes for the food she loves. Then gradually, the moment you have interest in cooking, you will learn the recipes for his favorite food from his country. But when you don't even want to go to kitchen at all, then I'm going to bake it for 30 minutes. Say 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll wash it after 30 minutes. Yeah. When you don't want to even go to the kitchen to even cook your own culture food at all, how will you have time to cook his country food? Like Nigerian food, like all those like all those egbono, egusi, all those egbono, egusi. When you don't even, because it takes time to process it, all those food. When you don't want to stay in the kitchen, because staying in the kitchen is require energy. Yeah. Anyone lazy cannot, anyone lazy to go to the kitchen will not know how to cook because kitchen require more time. Yeah. I've been in the kitchen since morning, I'm baking. I'll be baking since morning. I stop, I continue. I stop, I continue. Oof, I'm tired. Guys, I'll show you when the snipper is done. I'll show you guys. When the snipper, I'll show you. You see the outcome. You see the outcome. I am tired, man. My plan is to finish this baking by 1. But I don't know. But I'm seeing it anyway. I don't care. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm going to work tomorrow. So far, and I need some number. I need to get some. I need to get some of this snipper number because I must complete the pieces of. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm seeing it. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm seeing it. Yeah. I'm going to work tomorrow and I'm still here baking. Guys, I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm still here baking. Guys, can you imagine that? This was making noise. I was saying, what's making noise? And I'm doing one at home. I'm doing one. Let me see. So, a lady should know how to cook anyway. Cook for your boyfriend. Let him enjoy your recipes. Let him taste your hand. Because food is hand though. Our hand tastes more better than yours. Let him taste your hand. Let him know, so you can cook all this while. Why do you always go to buy food every time? I don't know every time. Then we love you more. Men love food though. No men will tell you they don't love food. Every man. You see the way, let's say we are breastfeeding now. The way a female child, the breastfeeding of a female child, it is different from the breastfeeding of a male child. That's the way men love food. So all men love food. And if you cook for your boyfriend, you're going to win his heart. To taste your food. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. No? But the moment your boyfriend is mad at you and you cook for your boyfriend, he doesn't want to eat your food. You should know there's fire on the mountain. But when you cook for your boyfriend and he rated you, that wow, that's right. But when you cook for your boyfriend and your boyfriend refuses to eat your food, you should know there's problem. There's fire on the mountain. That is why you need to learn how to cook. Every female chance to learn how to cook. So that is how to win the heart of your boyfriend. If you have misunderstanding, just go and cook. Prepare his favorite dish. Prepare his favorite dish. But if he refuses, he doesn't want to eat his favorite dish when you cook for him, that means there is problem. There's fire on the mountain. I am dry. The moment your boyfriend gets your food, there's something wrong. But when you don't cook, you never tasted your food. So What will you win is how will you win his heart? How? Hmm? As an African lady though, you cook. Oh. I don't know, maybe only Nigeria that cook. But all culture can cook. Everyone should learn how to cook for the government. Doesn't matter if it is your husband. Go to the store, buy the ingredients, just stroll to the store with him, play, go together, like like fun, and you'll be so happy. He will stay with you, then we will enjoy. It is good for the make try to learn how to cook. They should mandatory home economics. We call it home economics, home economics in Nigeria. Ah, I'm hot. Let me bring fan. Do you know why I'm hot? Because this oven is started. Oh, this oven is, guys, this oven is hot. That's why I'm hot now. This oven is hot. Can I bring fan here? Oh, let me open this door. I open that door. Oh, I'm starting to be hot now because when you are baking, hmm, you can feel the heat. Uh-uh. If I can, I'm still gonna bake tomorrow. But if I can see the number of meat pie tonight, I might not bake tomorrow. Yes, I wanted to bake like 24. So that is it. But okay, as I was saying, when I was coming here, when I come to this country, so sometimes it's good to listen to your inner self. Listen to yourself. Angel always speak to us. So after packing my stuff, I packed my luggage, everything. And God said, take your meat pie cutter with you. I said, I'm going to America. Why did you go? Oh Lord, I was talking. When you're talking to Holy Spirit, you will be responded. Holy Spirit means the mind of spirit that speak to us. Sometimes we responded to the mind of spirit. We talk back. So when I was coming to America, I packed my luggage, I packed everything. And after packing everything, packed my bag, my shoe, I came here with a little clothes, Can't come to a country for the first time and pack everything, You don't know where you don't know what you will need there for the first time. I packed some little clothes. I never packed some of my clothes. Even some of my clothes said I went back to Nigeria and threw it away because it is outdated. I might not even wear that kind of clothes no more. So I packed some few clothes. I didn't even come here with shoes because sometimes some of the shoe in Nigeria is local. You brought the shoe here. Some of the clothes in Nigeria that you bring it to this country, it is good to be local because some of those clothes is like China clothes. See what I saw here. Hold on, guys. What I saw here, I'm going to cover my head straight away. My God, sorry. Yeah. How to can cover my Thank God I have to keep on cover my head. And I need to cover my head. I don't know why I talk. When I'm baking like this, I'm always careful. I'm always vigilant. Because they must not say anything like here. Was this meat pie is going to New York? That's why when you're baking, when you're cooking, you must always cover your head. Cover your head. Ooh. Ah. Oh shit. Ah. So when I was coming here, as I was saying, I packed my luggage, my everything, the little clothes. But God said, why don't you take your meat pie cutter? This is what I'm meat pie cutter. So this one. See this one. So God told me to have this in my box. This I've been using this from Nigeria, and I brought it to America. The first time I came to America, I have this thing in my bag. For some reason, God told me, have it with you. This is your equipment. I say, wow, I'm going to America now. Why should I have me pie cutter with me? The country I've never been to before. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with meat pie cutter? God said, I said, put it in your box. Put it in your box. I said, okay. And I put it under my box, this cutter. And I put it under my box. So when I came here, my sister knows I bake, it's my job. So they have something like anniversary in the church. And my sister said, let us donate meat pie. So Father, you are good at it. And I donated meat pie to the church. So that's how I was who were getting to know me gradually. Gradually. So how people get to know me was very well was through my I can't remember through my brother's wife. You know, you work with where all Nigerian are men. So I bake at home. So he always take my meat pie to work. People always say, where do you get meat pie? They always demand from her to give us some. So gradually, my sister-in-law, she do this kind of thing. She bake for people. She cater for people. She cook Nigerian food. She cook all Nigerian food, and she can cook very well. So that's how I get to know. So before I know this, started getting some order from people. And this cutter I show you just now, I brought it from Nigeria. It is the one I use to sell in my meat pie in Nigeria. So this cutter is like how many years old now? Like 99. Like this cutter is like how many years old now? This cutter. 2009. I was started baking 2009, 1999. Time is almost 20 years old. This cutter. And God told me, take it with you. You are going to America, take it with you. So I listened to my inner self and I took it with me. So that's why somebody told me, what do you use to cut your meat pie? Where do you see cutter? I said, I bought cutter from Nigeria. And then they said, do you know you're going to be baking for people in America? I said, I didn't know. It was God that, it was the angel that told me, have it with you. You are going for a journey, but I want you to have this with you. Don't ever leave it beyond to Nigeria. So, I don't know. It's like a message that this is your calling, but you don't want to listen to me. And I said to myself that when I was even selling this thing in Nigeria, it was stressful. That when I came to America, I said, okay, that I'm escaped, that I escaped this stress. I didn't know that God was watching me, like, escape from what? This is your calling. You can never escape from your calling. No way. Can you run from your calling? Something that is your calling. Will you run? Can pastor run from being a pastor? Some people, when they don't want to listen to their calling, they have problem. Guys, I'm going to end this part because I'm tired. Oh, okay, I'll show you guys when it is done. I think I'll make a video of Anita many times. I just want to chat with you guys. I miss you all. Miss all of you guys. I told you, let's chat and cook. I want to chat with you. I just needed to talk. So God bless you, Mickey. God bless you, Mickey. I'll come and support you now. I'll come to watch your video. God bless you. So you chatted from France. I don't know. France? How do you from France? That is amazing. Thank God I saw that here on this paper. How to go and wrap? Where did that come from? How to go and wrap mine? Yes, that's why when you're baking, when you're cooking, you must have something to have your head. And you teach us that in school. Cover your head when you're cooking. Always there. When I'm cooking, I'm always extraordinarily careful. I'm always careful. When I'm cooking, I'm always careful. Make sure everything I use is neat. So as I was rolling this meat, I was watching, I was carefully check everything. I was carefully checking everything. This is here. Which I wasn't here with you. Sometimes it's not good to leave your hair uncovered when you're cooking. When you're in the kitchen, cover your hair. It is not good to leave your head uncovered. Tired. Thank you guys. So, if you are watching me, cook for your boyfriend. Doesn't matter. It's not when you are married that you started cooking for your boyfriend. Start cook for him when you were dating. Let him know your taste. Let him feel your finger, your hand. Because our hand is more sweeter than yours. Let him feel your hand. Let him know that your hand tastes very good in food. Start cooking for your boyfriend. It's not when he got married to him that started cooking for him. That's the way we thought. Let me tell you how Nigerian women win the heart of their husband. Most Nigerian women in Nigeria, they know our men love food. I want you guys to comment on this after this live. If I'm what I'm saying is this lie. All Nigerian women know, all Nigerian women knows, all Nigerian men love food. Every Nigerian woman like. Every Nigerian woman knows that our men love food. If you want to win Nigerian men, act. You must know how to cook. You must learn how to cook. So most Nigerian women, hmm, eh, before they marry their husband, they will be dating boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay? You have to date first before you proceeded to marriage, fiancé, husband, future husband. So they will be dating. During the period of dating, what most Nigerian women do, during the period of dating, most Nigerian women know our men love food. As far as they love swallow. They love food though. If you don't eat swallow, if you don't eat swallow in a day, it is like you are punishing them. They love to eat swallow nearly every day. So our women know that our men love food. So all Nigerian women, most of them can cook. It's not most of them, except you were not born in Nigeria. You will tell me you can't cook. If you are born in Nigeria, your mommy will not be watching you till you grow old, not to tell you what to do. Except if your mommy is separate from your dad. Except if you don't have a mother. If I thought you have a mother, your stepmother will teach you how to cook. So most Nigerian women know our men love food. So most Nigerian women don't wait to start cooking. They don't wait to marry. They don't. It's not when they marry that they will start cooking for their husband. They will be preparing to cook for their husband when they were dating, like boyfriend and girlfriend. That is some of the quality Nigerian men were looking for in their wife. They will test your. They will test your. Wow! Look at this nipper. See this nipper. Look at the way look at the way he's smiling. Since this nipper is smiling, and smiling means look good. So most Nigerian women know our men love food. So they will. Look at this nipper. It's smiling. Oh, this was fine. I'm going to show you when it's done. I'm going to see what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. It's so some of the qualities they're looking for in the woman. I'm talking about Nigerian woman. I don't know about other culture. Dating. You first date him before you proceeded in marrying, before you proceeded in agree to marry each other like fiancé. You first date, starting from be a best friend. But this dating or not dating, it will test your ability if you can cook. You just say, come on, can you cook this for me? It will take you to the market and buy all the ingredients, then give it to you, cook for me. The moment you can't cook, why is dating you? You are disqualified. The Nigerian men will not proceed. It won't put forward. It won't push further. He will be telling his friend that lady can't cook. Who will marry her? I don't want to waste my time. Why will I marry a woman that can't cook for me? Because most of our men doesn't go to the kitchen. But in America, Nigerian men will go to the kitchen. But most Nigerian men, they will never go to the kitchen. In Nigeria, I'm not talking about America. So they will definitely look for a wife that can cook. They will test your ability to cook the moment they were dating you, boyfriend and girlfriend. And our Nigerian women know that. Yeah, Nigerian girls know that. So they will try to cook, be taking care very well, cleaning, laundry, cooking. Those are most of the things those men looking for in a quality of a good wife. And when they are doing this, they know what we're looking for. They love you to be clean. Some of them don't do anything. They can't even do their laundry. They can't even fold their clothes. So our women are doing things thing, and these women will be watching. They will watching, because some of them don't do nothing, just go home eat, because they believe it's the job of it is the job of women to take care of the domestic and everything at home, food, cleaning, cooking. So our men doesn't. I don't think they go to the kitchen. So starting from the dating, they will ask you to cook for them. He's trying to test your ability to cook. He's trying to test you before he can push further. If he will try to test how good you are in cooking, the ability to cook, if you can cook, if you are not lazy person that doesn't want to cook, Nigerian man will never waste his time on you. In Nigeria, I'm not talking about America, I'm talking about back home. So all women at home can cook. The one that can't cook, hmm? The one that can't cook. But most of those ones that can cook snatch their husband. Like this girl now, I don't want to mention his name. This girl that's dating this star. This guy you know. This girl that is dating this star. This guy, talking about some of their artists, this star. This guy know what she's doing. He knew some of this lady that get pregnant for him. Most of them are not good in the kitchen at cooking. So if you want to marry a lady, you must be good in kitchen. Like you must have passion for cooking for your husband. Because always most men always comfortable when their wife can cook. Yeah. So this guy, all those ladies that gave pregnant for him, I'm sure he wanted to choose the one that derive pleasure in cooking. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to mention his name. So he wanted to choose the one that derive pleasure in cooking. And people bully this girl. He's cooking for them. Use her as a slave. And most of his friends will go, she will cook for them. They call him a chef. She will cook for them. And most of the friends that go to this guy house and which this girl is cooking for them, they will not want to miss that product, because that kind of lady, she's a product. When she can cook for multiple of people, food. Food is like something you can't do away with. Food. So most of his friends, they won't want to miss that kind of lady that cook for them. She was never lazy to cook for them. They won't want to miss that kind of a lady. I think she wanted to settle down with her now, because she's a product. She doesn't want to lose that. But she must have seen some of those girls that get pregnant for him, that some of them are lazy, they don't want to go to the kitchen, they don't like cooking. But this particular one, they said that she cook a lot. They are calling her chef, because that's her passion. She loves that. And this guy always go with multiple friends, and they need to be taken care of. When you are going with multiple friends, you must have a wife that can cook, because you can't be going to restaurant and buy all these things. It's a waste of money. Can you imagine? I didn't wipe this very well. When you don't wipe it, you have to coat it. You will not turn golden brown. So I know that I forgot. I omitted this one. That's why it doesn't turn golden brown. So I think she want to choose that girl because she cook a lot. She be cooking for all his friends. You know, food. And one woman that can cook, you are blessed. You'll be going to work, stressing yourself, come back. Your wife cannot cook for you. What is her job? Some people can divorce their wife because they can't cook. They want to cook. It's your priority. It's your job. It is part of your job. It's part of your marriage. You know you can't cook for your wife. Why do you want to marry him? You want to starve him? Hmm? My son wife must know how to cook. Oh. Don't starve my son. Because I say, mother, I cook for him. It is true now. When you marry a woman that can cook, you are blessed. You have nothing to worry about. Just call on phone. Hey, baby, I will soon be home now. What did you cook? And your wife should be happily say, oh, I fixed your favorite food. Guess what I fixed for you today? Guess what? I fixed your favorite food. Your husband will be rushing home. He can't wait to get home and eat that favorite food. See that? But when he called you, baby, what do you fix? And what you say, don't fix nothing, no. You know, I don't like going to the kitchen. You know, I can't cook. I don't want to damage my finger. No, I'm not fixing nothing, no. The boy will pretend as if she's happy, but inside in mind, he's not happy. So sometimes, God bless our father. My daddy will be on the way and tell my mom, garbage. Told them it's ready. My mommy will not say, me like you. Go to the meal. But I'm going infected. So you learn cook for your boyfriend. Doesn't matter if you are not married yet. Cook for your boyfriend. Let him taste your hand. Food is hand. Our hand tastes good than each other. It's not about magic. We have magic in our hands. Women. Already women have magic. Like now, let's say they gave me the recipes, the ingredients, and they gave you the ingredients. Anyone that have a magic taste in his hand, our food will taste better. Let your husband, your boyfriend, feel the magic in your hand. Cook for him. Tell him, let me go to the store and get some recipes, some ingredients. I want to cook well. What do you like most? What is your favorite food in your country? If you don't know how to cook it, go to YouTube, search how to cook Nigeria jollof rice. It will bring all videos about Nigeria jollof rice. If you can't cook egusi, search how to cook Nigeria egusi soup. It will bring you all Nigeria egusi soup. Try today, you might not get it right. Try tomorrow. But for you to make a move, trying to learn how to do it, your girlfriend, your husband will be happy that at least she's trying to learn her food. Not that she can't cook, but some certain food in my country, she can't cook it. Then the boy will consider you. But you don't want to learn anything. I want to marry him. You don't want to cook. It's not complete. It's not only about marriage. It's not only about I want to marry. You don't want to marry and starve your husband. I want to marry. Not I want to marry. I love him. Can you cook for him? If you love him, you should be able to cook for him. That is when your love is complete. I love him. We love each other. But you can't cook. That's not love. It's not love, man. Go to YouTube. You don't need to watch Anike. There are many videos that teach people how to cook some of the food. Indian food, search it. All those country food, all those Jamaican food, search it. This is civilized world now. Civilized world. Nobody should complain that I can't cook some food. Like now, if I want to cook some food now, that don't know how to cook it, I will just search the name of the food and the name of the food. It will bring me the name of the food and the country. Then I will watch it one, second, third time, I will grab it. This is civilized world. Nobody should come here and learn how to cook his food. Search for how to cook the food on YouTube. The first time you might not get it right. The second time you might not get it. Trust me, if you try it third time, you will be expert. Even your boyfriend will be proud of you. Yeah. But when a lady doesn't know how to cook and you claim you love him, what kind of love is that? Eh? Well, I'm a man, I can never date anybody that can't cook. Oh. Because it's easy. The It's a pride when your girlfriend can cook. I'm telling you about the story of this lady. It's Nigerian singers, artists, very popular. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Out of some one of these ladies that get pregnant for me, the only one of them is the one they call chef. And they call her chef because she cook a lot. She will cook for all his friends. They will all eat and enjoy. Even they will only want her around them because she cook. You know, some of these guys they go in group and it's going to save them more money than if this guy take them to the restaurant. It will cost more. But if they bring them home, they believe this girl cook and she doesn't complain. It will cost them less because she will fix all this friend food. I think that's why she wanted to choose only her among all those girls that get the baby for him. And that this guy is right. Yeah, men know what they were doing when they washing you. Any lady that can cook, some of them you might not know what you've done. Say, I didn't know what I've done for him. He just changed to me. He doesn't pick my call no because you can't cook for him. Do you think any man will marry a lady that can't cook? Eh? Eh? You want to spend all his money on junk food. Hmm? You want me to cook now for your dad? I'm watching your mommy cook for your dad. It's a pleasure when you cook for your husband. It's not. It's even a praise. It's you'll be happy cooking for whoever you love, and your boyfriend will be happy eating the food you cook for him. Taste your hand. That wow. So you can cook. You going to be loved more. If he loved you before, if the love he had for you before was 60%, trust me, it will increase to 80% because you fix food for him. You fix food for him. Yeah. Sometimes people surprise I only talk about cooking because a woman that can cook, a woman that can cook. Let me keep my record. Let me keep my comment. If a woman can cook, if a wife can cook, if a girlfriend can cook, and you said you love this boy, is that love? But if you love somebody, you will learn how to fix. See, I've completed it. Let me show you guys. If you love somebody, you will, you will. Oh, this is almost gone. Because I was talking. Guy, want to see it? Want to bang bang? Want to bang bang? Want to bang bang? Want to see it? Oof. I want to go. It's hard. That's more than bang bang. So I'm going to bake tomorrow again. So I still need I need I need like five. So I need like five. Yeah. I'm not completed it. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I've been baking since morning. I only talk about cooking because I have a reason by saying that. I have a reason by saying that. Every woman can cook. Only you don't. Only some women doesn't want to show interest because not every woman want to go to the kitchen because it's so stressful to go to the kitchen. But anyone you claim you love, eh? If you claim you love him, eh? You always want to go to the kitchen because of him. Just only because of him, okay? Because of you. I don't do all this stress because I love you. I need to do it. Just to keep your love. Keep him with you. Make him wanted to stay with you permanently. But when you don't want to cook for him, anytime he asks you to cook for him, you get mad, you so mean because you believe he's stressing you. Do you see any stress in loving someone? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sometimes the truth is bitter. Oh. I know some people don't want to know why, they don't want to hear what I'm trying to say, but I feel I have to say that. I know what I'm talking about. Cook for him, keep him, let him love you more. Try your best. This meat pie smell good. Try your best and leave the rest. Yeah. Try your best and leave the rest. Oof. So, yeah. 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, remain 3. I'll make it 3 tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Oof. See? So very tired. Oh, guys, I am tired, but I'm finished. But I've finished. I'm going to clean again. But at least I'm going to continue tomorrow. But tomorrow will not be too much like this. Just, just a few more. Just a few. So 2. Wow. At least. At least. I'm finished with that. I'm finished. I'm finished, right? So it's really so you do not see cooking as too stressful. Cooking is it's kind of exercise. Yeah. Cooking is kind of exercise. It is depression too. If you don't have nothing to do, just go to the kitchen and start cooking. Cooking is good. You will relieve from depression, whatever, what is bothering you. Guys, I'm going to end the chat now because I am going to bed. I've shown you outcome of the meal pie. So God bless you all. I really appreciate every one of you. God bless you. I love you all. God bless you, my sister, Nikki. I used to call her Nikki. God bless you by staying with me. I never said that I see people watching this, but I don't care. I just have to come here. And they are watching my video. If you are joining my chat for the first time, as you can see the name of my channel. My name is Ayinke, and my channel's name is Food Delight TV by Ayinke. If you love what I'm doing on my channel, please help me help this channel to grow. God bless you. I'm growing, but I don't know why. Though you will lose subscriber, and some people will subscribe, some people will take their subscribers. So if you love what I'm doing on my channel, help this mama. Help this mama. Help this mama to grow because inspire her. She's doing what she loves to do most. She's doing what she loves to do best. So if you are watching me for the first time, if I join you for the first time, if you love what I'm doing on my channel, you can subscribe. The subscription is free. You don't need to pay. There's a red button by the side. Just click on it. Then you see notification. You see notification. The meaning of notification is that whenever I am coming on live, you will see me on live. It is free. You don't have to pay nothing. You don't pay for subscription, and it doesn't take nothing from your account. It is just free. Subscription means so that you will be part of the family. You become my family, and I love you all. God bless you. And for all of you that have been supporting me for the past 3 years, from where I am now, for so far, I really appreciate you all because without you guys, there will be no me. Because you made me to exist till now. Because YouTube is not a joke. YouTube is not something that you can open and by yourself without nobody supporting you. You must have a fan that supports you always. That is what keeps you going. So I love every one of you because you are the one that keep me in this moment on my channel. Without you, there won't be no idea. And it is true because I can't watch myself. I can just make a content. I can just come on live, do what I got to do what I love to do most. So for me, it is your duty as my lover to listen to me, to join me for you take time out of your busy time to support me. I have to appreciate you all. God bless you. Sometimes I come on live without notifying you guys, and you guys will see my notification. You join me. That is kind of love. Some people will see a notification, they will ignore, they will just neglect you. But for anyone that see my notification anytime I come on live, you just come and press and show up. I should wow, that's amazing. I should appreciate that kind of person because without you, that's not me. Because for you guys that always support me, it keep me going. It inspire me, it motivates me. It keep me doing it more. Guys. So I love every one of you. As every one of you that supported me today, that doesn't type, that don't say nothing, but you watch me, I still have to appreciate you all. So I think I am going to start uploading video now. Uh, I have tried enough to keep my channel active because I never uploaded for almost 1 year. That is why you see me doing live. I think I have enough now. My channel is back. I'm going to start uploading video now. I'm the content. I will just edit it. So I think I'm going to start uploading video back now, my cooking video. But that doesn't mean I will not still be coming online. But I'm going to start uploading my cooking video again, like I did before. So I'm going to end this chat now. So I love you all. God bless you. One by one. I really appreciate you all. So see you next week. Oh, bye. Bye bye, guys. See you all. This chat. Sometimes I can't end this chat. Sometimes I'll be looking for have I end it? I don't even know. Is it here? See that?